Brotherhood. Sometimes it shields you, sometimes it betrays you. But what if Bjorn Ironside didn't stay silent? What if he chose vengeance over forgiveness? This isn't just another alternate tale. This is Valhalla Rewritten. In this video, we dive deep into a chilling what if, where Bjorn walks a darker path, fueled by rage and betrayal. No loyalty will remain, and mercy will be forgotten. What if vengeance had been Bjorn Ironside's guiding light, instead of the hope for peace and legacy? What if, in the wake of Ragnar's death and the collapse of their fragile brotherhood, Bjorn had chosen not the path of a ruler, but of retribution? In the Vikings universe, we saw glimpses of animosity between Bjorn and Ivar, born from stark differences in values, leadership, and legacy. But when Ivar's brutal ambition led to the death of their brother Sigurd and the descent of Kattegat into tyranny, the series portrayed a more measured Bjorn, one seeking unity over bloodshed. But what if that restraint never existed? Let us step into an alternate reality, one where Bjorn's grief ignites a fury that refuses compromise. Following Ragnar's death at the hands of King Aila, the sons of Ragnar unite for vengeance. But instead of temporarily setting aside their differences, tension between Bjorn and Ivar only intensifies. Ivar's volatile nature and ruthlessness grow unbearable for Bjorn, especially after Sigurd's shocking death at the hands of Ivar. Rather than mourning and moving on, Bjorn sees this as the final betrayal, a fratricide that demands justice. In this alternate scenario, Bjorn never accepts Ivar's authority in Kattegat. He challenges Ivar's claim to power immediately. As Lagertha's son, Bjorn rallies support among her loyalists and seasoned warriors who are growing uneasy under Ivar's iron-fisted rule. The city begins to fracture. Brothers must choose sides, not in battle against foreign kings, but in a war of blood among the sons of Ragnar. We now enter a brutal civil war, tearing through the north. Bjorn is no longer the explorer or the dreamer. He becomes a commander of vengeance, driven by honor and haunted by the legacy of Ragnar. His focus is not on new lands or thrones, but on ending the tyrant his brother has become. Meanwhile, Ivar is ready. He builds alliances with Rus forces earlier than in the original timeline. His cruelty knows no bounds, using fear to tighten his grip on Kattegat. He paints Bjorn as a traitor to their father's legacy, and in response, Bjorn calls upon Ubba and Hvitserk to make a choice: side with tyranny or stand for justice. Ubba, caught in the emotional wreckage, initially seeks peace, but seeing Ivar's descent into madness, he ultimately joins Bjorn. Hvitserk, still tormented by his loyalties, wavers. His internal struggle adds tension to every scene, until finally, in a pivotal moment, he turns his sword on Ivar's men during the climactic siege of Kattegat. The battle between Bjorn and Ivar is more than just brother against brother. It is ideology versus ambition. Bjorn stands for Ragnar's dream of free men and destiny. Ivar, on the other hand, craves domination, fame, and the fear of gods. In the final act, we witness a brutal one-on-one between the two brothers, raw, emotional, and tragic. The battlefield is soaked in memory and rage. In the end, Bjorn triumphs, not just with steel, but with conviction. Yet his victory feels hollow. He has avenged Sigurd. He has ended Ivar's reign. But he has also buried another piece of Ragnar's dream. Kattegat is free, but fractured. Bjorn takes no joy in his rule, only the burden of surviving the cost of revenge. This alternate timeline asks us a haunting question: is revenge truly worth the cost? Would Ragnar have been proud or broken by what his sons became? Let us know in the comments what you believe might have happened had Bjorn followed vengeance instead of vision.